Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Slaughter Cinema. And today's episode, we are going to be joined here with my brother Devin.
What up?
And today we are covering, of course, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So real quick, I just have a few questions to ask you regarding the movie, Devin. Just expectations, suggestions, stuff like that. What are your expectations going into this movie?
That there's going to be a lot of clowns.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. If it's anything like the Scare Zone from Horror Nights a couple years ago,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be more scary or more comedic?
Again, if it's anything like the Scare Zone from a couple years ago, definitely comedic.
Okay. How do you feel about clowns? Are you scared? Are you...
I mean, they're not my favorite, but
Okay.
I'm not. Well, the Joker. I'm afraid of the Joker.
The Joker? Yeah, that's valid. Have you seen any... What?
And Jack.
Oh, Jack, of course. Yeah. Have you seen any other classic horror movies before? If you do you think this one will compare?
I might have, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know what the definition of cult classic is.
I guess it's just like a massive...
Like a massive following.
Yeah, or like a cult classic, yeah. Or like a massive following.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Killer Clowns. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Oh, so Killer Clowns, yeah?
That's
The movie I haven't seen yet.
That's the prime example, yeah. That is literally the best example I can give you.
All right.
What do you think the plot of this movie will be based on the title alone?
That they're clowns that come to kill people from space.
Dude, let me tell you.
I know. Spot on, right?
That was the most spot-on, accurate representation of the plot I've ever had.
What can I say? I'm just good at deductions.
Yep. Are you a fan of practical effects in movies?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
This one is known for its creative and sometimes bizarre special effects.
Uh-huh.
But, like, full body suits, puppets, like, scaling and filming and stuff like that. So, how do you think the concept of Killer Clowns from Outer Space will be executed? Do you think it will be cheesy or surprisingly well done?
I'm going to go right in the middle. Because most movies like this are done really well, but they're meant to be cheesy.
That's true, yeah. This one's definitely 80s horror movie,
Right.
B movie, classic, cheesy film, So, like...
Wait, like the grade B or like B movie?
Like, the grade B.
Oh, okay.
Not Barry Benson. The grade B.
Okay. Maybe this time.
Are there any specific scenes or moments you're hoping to see in the movie? Like a specific kill?
Death.
Death? Okay. Well, you'll be gladly, like, pleased with this.
Word.
How do you think you'll react to the blend of horror and comedy in this film?
I hope I like it.
You hope?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, this is a movie that like I've wanted to watch. I've just never gotten around to watching because I don't I have interest in it, but I don't have that much interest in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I felt when I first watched this movie. It was when it was big on TikTok and it was everything like that. So 2020, and just seeing all the TikTok videos and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. So I watched it.
I actually have a friend who paints a lot of the characters from this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You might have to send her information to me.
Shout out Sam. What up?
Sam.
What the heck?
That was a ring. Do you think you'll be able to suspend disbelief and immerse yourself in the absurdity of this premise?
I'm very good at doing that. You forget my first job was working at the Wizarding World.
That's true. Yeah. I mean...
I'm very good at make-believe.
Good. Because this movie is, if you were high and you wanted to make a horror movie...
This is what it would be.
This is it, yeah.
I like it.
And finally, what are you most looking forward to experiencing while watching Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Just actually watching the movie.
Just actually watching the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Because like I said, it's something I've wanted to do. I just never got around to doing it.
So with that, we are going to take a short break. We're going to watch the movie. We're going to come back, see his reactions, and just talk about it a little bit. All right? Perfect. See you guys in a little bit. Peace. What's up, everybody? We're back. And we just finished the movie. What'd you think?
It definitely lived up to how cheesy I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? Like,
I mean, it was made in '88, so the graphics are,
yeah.
doing the best they can.
Yeah.
But it just, I don't know. Like, it wasn't a bad movie at all. Just super cheesy. Another door. Yeah. Another door. Like, yes, bro, another door. Just keep opening until you can't anymore.
Yeah, what really got me was at the very beginning, his line where it's like, this must be where they hang the cotton candy out to dry. And I was like, what? It like dumbfounded me. It was like
Yeah,
someone
because
just
cotton candy can get wet, right?
Yeah, it was like someone just told me that the dollar bill is made out of gummies. I'm like, what the hell?
Interesting.
You know what I mean? It's like it's just like it's such a reaction that catches you off guard. Next, were there what scenes really spoke out to you?
First of all, fuck them for killing the dog.
That one spoke to you the most?
Yeah.
Yeah, right at the very beginning, the first kill of the movie is a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I figured that would
Dogs
upset
are
you.
better than people.
Yeah, I figured that would upset you.
There were 2 deaths where I said, yep, they deserved it. One of them being Mooney.
Mooney, yeah.
And then the other one was the dude who destroyed Shorty's bike.
Yeah. The biker.
Yeah. He deserved it.
How would you rate the creativity of this movie? 1 to 10.
I want whatever drug they were on when they thought of this.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, like, 15.
15? Yeah. Storyline?
Not bad. There was one plot hole where I was like,
Oh, God.
careful, there's a mic there.
Yeah, I realized that.
But the biggest one would be, why did nobody think of shooting their nose first?
Okay, I see that, yeah. I mean, my first reaction to a killer clown would be like, oh my God, there's a killer clown, I'm going to die. You know, something along those lines.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, obviously, if I had a gun, I'd be like trying to shoot it in its body, and if it's not working, then I'll aim for a headshot. I mean, like, I would not imagine seeing a clown and then being like, oh my God, the way to kill it is its nose.
Well, now I would.
Well, yeah, now. But, like, if I was in the position of...
the people who had no idea about it at first.
Yeah. So, did you find any underlying themes or messages in the movie that it was, or was it purely entertainment for you?
It was strictly entertainment.
Purely entertainment, yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a movie. You can't get much more than that.
It's a cheesy 80s movie where there is no life lesson in it.
Exactly. There's no jump scares. There's no like build up of music to try and scare you. You know, it's just like a really like funny, laid back, cheesy horror film. And the only reason why it's horror is because there's deaths in it.
Many.
Like obviously there's like that's what makes a horror movie, but you know, it's like without the deaths, that would purely be a comedy movie. Like the way it's written, the way it's laid out.
If nobody actually died, it's a comedy.
Yeah. Were there any characters or clown designs that you found interesting? Or that you liked?
The big dude who was sucking the blood.
Oh, Big Bertha?
Yeah.
I don't know her actual character name, but Big Bertha's pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
I just like the...
Oh, yeah.
At
when
the end.
she's done drinking, yeah, it just pops out.
Yep.
What did you think about the special effects and practical makeup used to bring the killer clowns to life?
pretty good for the time.
Pretty good, yeah.
I would like to see a remake and see what they do with it.
Honestly, I'd be down for a nowadays remake. Hold on, let me see if I can find the budget for it. Because I want to tell you something.
I'm gonna say like 250.
Okay, so here's this. The film's original title was simply Killer Clowns, but the filmmaker added the words from outer space to prevent audiences from assuming it was a slasher movie.
Right.
And the filming took place in the city of Watsonville and the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Okay.
The film was Christopher Titus's first role in a motion picture. The popcorn gun used by the clowns in the film, which included the compressor that would allow the weapon to actually propel popcorn, was the most expensive prop in the production, costing nearly $7,000 to create and taking 6 weeks to build.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
And the actual cost of it was 1.8 million, like the production cost of it.
Really?
Yeah.
For that?
1.8 million.
Damn, I was way off.
Yeah. It actually had a planned sequel in 2012 that they wanted to do. The Chiodo brothers, who actually written and directed this film, plan to release a requel, which is just a remake of it.
Right.
So they wanted to redo it 30 years later in 2012. So, but I mean, they could do it 40 years later in 2028. So,
or they could just do it now. Why wait?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like now is such a good time for horror movies though. So like 80s
Horror's
films,
popping off.
80s films are coming back.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is coming back. We're getting a Friday the 13th TV show.
Yep.
You know, it's like now's the time to come back. Insidious is coming back.
Maybe they just don't have the budget.
I mean, yeah, but now they would. It's a cult classic. Everybody wants it.
True.
Even if they were to make a sequel or like a remake, everybody would still be down for it. But yeah. So that was the budget for it. 1.8 billion, which is crazy, and 7,000 of it went to one expensive prop for like 5 minutes of screen time. Maybe 10 minutes of screen time, and then most of the production costs actually went to creating the costumes. Not like
that I could see.
Like the latex creating and everything.
Yeah, I was thinking strictly like
constructions of the costumes and everything.
Yeah.
Did the movie meet your expectations, or did it surprise you in any way?
No, it's exactly what I thought it would be.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not. You can't stray far from like the idea of it. If somebody walked up to me and told me that like Killer Clowns is a cheesy horror film that is a B movie, but could easily become an A movie if it really wanted to, I'd be like, okay.
Yep, I'd believe it.
Like if somebody told me today that we're getting a remake of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I'd be like, oh, it's no longer a B movie. Like it's A level production costs. So, how did the movie balance horror and comedy elements in your opinion? Did one aspect overshadow the other? Did it like?
No, it was a good mix.
I feel like it was a good mix, but I think it definitely comedy definitely outshined horror a little bit at time to time.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like the beginning of it, like the setup was very like comedic. It was very funny. It like joked around and all that. And then towards the middle of the movie, once like the officer sees the clowns, then everybody starts like cursing and it's like all serious and it's like killing clowns and you know. But how did the movie? Actually, we just did that question. Were there any moments that made you jump or feel genuinely unsettled, or was it more of a lighthearted horror experience for you?
That was not unsettling at all.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Like, if you get unsettled by Killer Klowns from Outer Space, there's something wrong with you. Because, like, even with two people who are not fond of clowns, but
It wasn't that bad.
like it was not that bad. Like I'm terrified of clowns. Like if I see a clown in person, I'm terrified. But there's only like two types of clowns that do not scare me, and that's Jack and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's just like, you know.
Right.
But like if I saw a clown in person, I'd shit my pants. I'd straight up shit my pants. I'd be frozen in place and I'd be shaking. But would you recommend the movies to others, and or would you recommend this movie to others who enjoy horror films, or do you think it's more niche in its appeal?
I would definitely recommend it. It just depends on what they're looking for.
Yeah. I recommend this movie no matter what. Like, even if nobody likes horror, I'll be like, you should try Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Because, like,
it's not
scary. No, it's a great starter film.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, if my kids want to get into horror films at a young age,
This is going to be one of the first ones they watch.
where they can't handle gore or they
Yeah.
can't handle, like, jump scares or anything, this will be the one. And so, like, it's great. Not much it's really, like, not much you can say. It speaks for itself. What else? What was your favorite moment of the movie?
I would have to say Mooney getting what he deserved.
Mooney, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that entire scene itself was pretty fun. It was pretty good.
That's probably the creepiest scene in the whole thing.
Yeah. Either that one or
The bathroom scene with the little heads.
yeah, the bathroom scene with the popcorn. The bathroom scene with the popcorn is another, like, unsettling one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole entire, like, police station scene, like, it was so well done. It was really well done. Like, with the puppet, like, Mooney and everything. That's terrifying. That's fucking terrifying.
Hey, Dan. Who was the lady I saw you with last night? Don't worry, Dave. All we want to do is kill you.
Like, I would straight up, like, I don't know what I would do. It's just like,
That's almost not worth thinking about.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, you walk into a police station, you see a giant clown, and then with his hand in someone's back, controlling them as a ventriloquist.
No, thank you.
No, I'm good.
No, thank you.
I'm chilling. I would just turn the other way. Like, I don't need the authorities today.
Y'all got your own shit going on. I'm out.
Yeah. How'd you think of the music? I know you're a music nerd, so what'd you think of, like, the score?
I liked it. It fit the time and the theme very well.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think it definitely played into, like, the circus, like, aspect of things, where it was like, you know,
Played into the circus.
it played with that just really well.
Yeah.
Like, the main theme, Killer Clowns from Outer Space by the Dickies. It's not bad, you know. It's like, it actually, like, it hits the nail on the head if you're making a song about Killer Clowns from Outer Space while maintaining the clown aspect of things.
Right.
So, like, it's really it's good. Honestly, I could listen to it on its own, like, on its own entirety.
Yeah.
Like, it was in my playlist and heavy rotation for a while. So, now this one's gonna be a harder question, I guess you can say. Explain the film using your words.
I'm
and-
sorry, my English is not very good looking. I cannot explain.
Explain it in your words to someone who has no idea what the movie is.
Trying to be scary, but not scary enough to make you walk out of the movie. It's extremely corny. I wouldn't necessarily say cheesy. I would say corny. And overall, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. All right. I think the best way to describe it is it's so bad that it's funny.
good.
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
good. Like it's so predictable. It's like, you know what's coming around the corner. You know what's going to be.
The only thing that really caught me off guard was the big dude at the end.
Oh, Clownzilla. Yeah.
Yeah, I never expected that.
Clownzilla. I don't think anybody expected that. That motherfucker came down from the roof and he was like rocking everybody's shit. So.
Mike, it's too late, bud.
He was like taller than Shaq, which is hard to do.
Yeah. So you went to the Scare Zone in Horror Nights, right?
Uh-huh.
How was that? How does that compare to this?
If it
Like-
it was like
Seeing that and then seeing the movie, how would you compare them?
I would say the Scare Zone's better.
Scare Zone's better, huh?
Yeah. But that's probably just because it's dark. There's a lot of fog.
Yeah.
And then clowns come out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
From behind the ice cream truck.
Yeah, exactly. I think it would be scarier too. Just because it's not like you're watching the movie. It's like you're in the movie.
Right.
So it's like them just walking around all creepily and quietly walking around and stuff like
Those
that.
big ass shoes.
Yeah, is terrifying. And
Those size 27s.
yeah, the next year they had a house. That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
That was good, but it was so terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
I was not I was a fan of the house, but I was not a fan of that house.
and it was just like walking straight through the movie, like through
Yeah,
the spaceship.
too many
through
clowns.
Everything. Yeah. And then the final room where you're walking through the cotton candy cocoon room, there's like clowns in every corner.
No,
You're like,
me
no,
gusta.
stop scares. And then at the very end, Clownzilla does make an appearance.
Right.
He's like the giant, like
Rawr.
he comes down. He's a giant thing. But yeah, I mean, like it production quality for this movie was like for its time was honestly not that bad. It was honestly really good
I mean, it's still really good.
for 88. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, with like the scaling of
It was 36 years ago.
yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah, the scaling of recording where like the forced perspective and everything, and like just the music, the costuming, the what else? Like just the entire movie was it's good. Now, if I were to ask you who your favorite clown was, who would you say?
Shorty.
Shorty? Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So, I think Shorty was pretty good. What was your when?
Yo, how many questions are you gonna ask?
I'm gonna ask a lot. We have 17 minutes on the clock, so we only recorded a 5-minute intro. We're at 22 minutes now, so I have to fill some time. So, do you want to ask me some questions?
No.
You want to go eat? That's what you want to.
Yeah, she's already on her way.
She's already on her way to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm leaving this all in the podcast. We did our job.
We did. We watched the movie. We reacted, even though somebody forgot to hit record.
I thought I pressed record.
You didn't.
I did. I pressed.
You did not.
I didn't, but I thought I did.
Well, that's what you get for thinking.
So, yeah, we did. I did try to record our reactions of the movie, but it did not go well. So,
You know, this is only episode 2. We still learning.
yeah, the episode 2 is still learning. major upgrade, honestly. Like huge.
Well, yeah, because I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about myself in a camera, but like huge upgrade. Like we got crazy set now. We got pillows, dog. Fucking pillows. That's how you know we made it. That's how you know we made it. All I do is win. Everybody's hands go up, and they stay there. But he's on his phone. He's ready to go. I'm gonna wrap this up. All right, everybody. That was episode 2 of Slaughter Cinema. As you can see, it's not very formal. It's very like. I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. I use ChatGPT for the questions.
We just show up, watch a movie, go home.
It literally is all that. So I hope you guys enjoy the next future episodes. Next week, I don't know what I'm doing. If you want to suggest something, use the website that's provided in my link tree. Subscribe, follow, like.
It may be named Slaughter Cinema, but we're open to any movies, really.
Yeah, honestly, like I preferably horror, but like if you want to try something else and I like the idea, I'd be down to try it.
Right.
But for Christmas, I came up with the idea that we're gonna watch The Grinch. So we're gonna watch the live action Jim Carrey Grinch. So whenever we get to Christmas,
no, the best. I'll give the original its credit.
No, yeah,
but
yeah.
This is the best.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Benedict Cumberbatch version.
Oh, the Benadryl cucumber.
Yeah, the Benadryl. Yeah. Yeah, there's another name, but I can't say it. I can't say it.
Yeah, honestly, you can name anything,
Yeah.
and people will think you're talking about Benedict Cumberbatch.
Honestly, I had a really good idea. He's coming back for more episodes, but we are coming back next week. Not next week. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Cat in the Hat.
Yep, we could do that.
We're going to watch Cat in the Hat one day. Yep. Because apparently that's a horror film. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. We're just rambling at this point. We're going to go get Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next episode. Like, follow, subscribe. Yeah.
Deuces.
Later, guys.